Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm using my new camera. If I'm too loud, let me know. Hello, welcome. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Too loud, too soft. I'm testing out my new camera. Hello, Carissa. I'm gonna be looking up here because that's where the chat is. It's not coming through my camera. So if you guys see me looking off, I'm not ignoring anything. What's up? You guys can hear me good, I'm guessing? Hello, Samantha. Uncle Wade. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. I was making sure. I'm testing out my new camera. It's like live streaming, so I want to make sure everything was working. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, it's Marshall. What's up, Marshall? I saw your dad's name, so I thought it was your dad. What's up, Sean? Mike, hello. No, I still haven't watched The Bad Batch yet. I need to watch The Bad Batch. I know. Don't hate me. Yes. I will cover the Coco part. I don't know where it's at, but I'll cover everything when I go to California Adventure. I'll cover everything. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. We are like 4 days, if I can count right, 4 days away from... I didn't get that. Oh, could you try again? That's my watch. We're about 4 days away from Disneyland. I'm super excited. If there's anything specific you guys want to see, let me know. And for those of you who are just joining, if I look up to the top right, I'm just looking at the chat because I'm streaming through my actual camera, my new camera. What's up, Brian? What's up? So yeah, I don't think I'm ignoring the chat. I'm looking up to the right. This is where the chat is for me. Facts. She wants to be a part of the live stream. Yes, the dessert list looks crazy. I literally want every single food item from Oogie Boogie. It looks amazing. You guys will see all of that in the video. And I will probably gain like 300 pounds. Favorite character from Star Wars would be Boba Fett. And least favorite character... That's tough. Oh, Finn. I think Finn's my least favorite just because they could have done so much better with his character. I feel like he wasn't like utilized enough, if that makes sense. So that's why he's my worst. Or least favorite, I should say, not the worst. Jar Jar Binks. I've never seen Halloween at Disneyland either, so I will literally show everything off. I'm super excited. Yeah, Darth Jar Jar is actually the best. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you so much for some Halloween treats. I'll put it to good use, as there will be a lot of treats eaten. A lot of treats. This shirt, and I'll be wearing it when I go to Disneyland, when I go on Haunted Mansion holiday for the first time. I can't wait. I've been saving this shirt just for that. Also because I just haven't been to Magic Kingdom in forever. But this shirt I'm specifically saving for that. You guys can see it says beware of hitchhiking ghosts. And then if I can show you the back, there's the back. I really can't wait for The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now I haven't seen the movie. Don't hate me, everyone. Don't hate me. I know. I'm gonna watch it tonight. There it is. I'm gonna watch it tonight after the live stream. Yeah, that'd be good. I heard it's a little. Some people like the movie and some people don't like the movie. It's like, eh. I do have dining reservations. We have Lamplight Lounge on Friday night. And then on Sunday morning before we go to Oogie Boogie, we have the Storytellers character breakfast at I almost said California Adventure. Grand Californian. Wow, I'm messing up my words. Also, the sound, is it too loud? Because like it looks like my voice is like pinging off my camera. So let me know. Ride I'm most looking forward to. There's a lot. But I really think I'm most looking forward to this time around is Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark. It's a Halloween layover as well as Haunted Mansion Holiday. So those two, because they're layovers that I've never seen before, I think those are my two favorite. And then you have the classics, Space Mountain, Indiana Jones. Big Thunder is actually going to be closed while we're there. All right, bet. That's what I thought because my volume was like pinging off the chart, so I thought it was a little bit loud. Favorite Halloween candy? Reese's. Reese's is my favorite Halloween candy. Maybe I'll just talk softer. I think I'm screaming. No, never been to Blue Bayou. Never. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It will go to good use. Ride I like but dislike at the same time. Mickey and Minnie's. And I say that because I feel like it just doesn't fit in the Chinese theater. Like I think I don't know, it's gonna be placed better in Disneyland, I feel like. It's just I don't know. I also just missed the big or great movie ride. Wow, I really can't speak. I almost said the big movie ride. Yeah. That. Mickey and Minnie's. I like it. I think I love it because it's new and all that, but I also dislike it because it took over that, and I just feel like it could be placed somewhere better. It's going to be a great fit in Disneyland. Let me see if I can. Blue milk. 100% blue milk. Sean, I'll wink to that one. Sean. Let me see if I can fix the volume.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, Siri keeps trying to join the live stream. All right. Maybe that worked a little bit. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? My volume's being crazy. Must-dos. We're trying to go to the Funko store to build our own Funko Pops. Excuse me. That's what we're trying to do. We're super excited about that. But just do all like the Halloween themed stuff in Disneyland. As well as we're going to Universal Hollywood for my first time. So that's super exciting. Do I suggest? Yes. I think it's a great way for you to like connect to your bigger supporters in a way, because you can give them like exclusive content and stuff like that not, your everyday, the people who watch your videos every day see. Because for me, like I do like bloopers where I like, you guys don't see it, but like my Patreon supporters see it. Like I'll cuss, like I'll say funny things, or like when I mess up a lot, I'll cuss. Like I'll say something, I'll cuss. I'm like, God, you can't say that. That goes to my Patrons. They see all that. But yeah, it just depends. But I say yes, it's a great way for you to connect with your viewers. I think you should do it. I saw that. I saw the spicy version. I'm 100%. You know what? I'm gonna take the money you sent me, and that will be specifically going to the spicy mac and cheese cone. That's where it's going. You guys, when I tell you the food list, if you guys have not seen the food list for like Oogie Boogie and just Halloween in general at Disneyland, it looks amazing. And like I already said, if you guys haven't joined, I'm gonna gain like 300 pounds. I'm literally gonna be massive. But I can't wait. It's gonna be the best. I'm pretty sure it's like mac and cheese. I think it's like hot Cheetos, I think. But correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say it's hot Cheetos on top. Oga's drink recommendations, I'd have to say Fuzzy Tauntaun, Yub Nub, and then Jedi Mind Trick. Those are my 3 tops. I'm not a tequila person. I guess they have pretty good tequila drinks, but not a huge fan of tequila. So no tequila for me. I haven't even packed it. I need to start packing. Also, I missed my flight because we fly out at we have a super busy schedule. Actually, I'll run you guys through our whole schedule. So we leave Orlando at 6 a.m. on Friday. Get to LA at around 9. Then get a rental car, and from the rental car we go to the Funko store. From Funko store, we go to the hotel. From the hotel, we check in, do all that good stuff. Hotel, we go straight to California Adventure. We have Lamplight Lounge reservations. Do all that stuff in California Adventure, a couple little things, go to Avengers Campus. Then for fireworks, we head over to Disneyland, watch those fireworks. Then go back to the hotel. Saturday. Saturday we wake up. Universal Hollywood. Super excited about that. Whole day at Universal Hollywood. Then come back Saturday night. We're not sure what we're doing yet. That's kind of up in the air. Sunday, we wake up. We go to character breakfast at Grand Californian. Then from there, we go back to the hotel, change, go to Oogie Boogie. Rest of the night is Oogie Boogie. Go back home, sleep, and go back home. Go to the hotel, sleep. Then wake up next morning, go to Disneyland, do Disneyland all day. We fly out of LAX at 10 o'clock at night, and then we are back in Orlando Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. So it's going to be a crazy 3-4 days in a row. Marshall, it is 7:44, so the exact same time as you. See, the thing is, I take so long to pack because I never know what I'm going to bring. I overpack. Yes, definitely. We want to run into you, Krista. Hopefully we'll be all over the place, so we'll definitely be able to run into each other. No, Edwards is not going this time around. It's just Emily and I. Just Emily and me. And I. Yeah, Emily and me. I mean, I'd rather always overpack than underpack. Like, I'd rather have too much stuff than like not enough. But seriously. Yes, we are coordinating costumes, and Mike, we are planning on dressing up for Oogie Boogie. We have everything set. Mine's actually in my closet back there, but it's a secret. Some people know, just because they've guessed and I've hinted at it. Yes, I'm super excited. I've actually never, like, I couldn't tell you last time I dressed up for Halloween. Actually, I lied. Maybe like 4 years ago. Nope, not Wanda and Vision. Nope. Any hints? I won't say anything, but if you correctly guess it, I'll nod my head or wink. Hawkeye, nope, not Hawkeye and Black Widow. Let's see if someone gets it. Let's see. You guys might be in luck tonight in the live stream. You might be in luck. Bingo. Living with the land cucumbers. That's what it is. No. Marvel characters. Yes. It is Marvel characters. That's as much I'm gonna say, unless someone gets it right. Let's see. Waiting for it to pop up. Yes, I am aware. There's Sid, Agatha, and Cruella. I think those are the 3 new ones that are coming to Oogie Boogie. I'm super excited to meet Agatha. Loki, nope, not Loki, and Miss Minutes, nope. Not that. Nope, not Peggy and Captain America. Nope. Nope, not Loki and Sylvie. Come on, I know someone's bound to get it. Nope, not Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm waiting. No. Come on, someone's bound to guess it. I'm just waiting. Anyone? Anyone? Nope, not Black Widow and Hulk. Someone's gotta get it. Welcome to those of you who are just joining. Me. No, not you. Come on. Waiting. You're getting closer. You guys are getting closer. But you haven't gotten there yet. Mm-hmm. Bingo. That's one half of it. That's half of it. Carissa got it. Well, she got half of it. Bingo. Bingo. You got it. I told you it pays to come to live streams. You find out secrets that everyone knows. It pays to join. Congratulations, we finally got it. We finally got it. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. Well, now that we got that one out of the way, what else do y'all want to know about the trip? Or just questions for me in general? If you guys have questions for me, I'll shoot the questions back. Here it is, Spidey. Spidey, Spidey. I've never been before, so I don't know what it's like. But I know you can create your own Funko Pop, so I'm gonna make myself into a Funko Pop if there's still availability when we pull up to the store after the airport. But it's really cool inside. They have all different types of like life size, bigger like statue Funko Pops, like Spider-Man's huge, all this stuff. Yes, I am staying at Hojo. They're actually helping us out with our stay, which is very nice of them. Very nice of them. So there will be a video. That'll probably be my first video out from the trip. Yeah, so that video will probably be out Sunday, my guess. It's very, very close. But yeah, I'm thankful they're helping us out with our stay. Very gracious for that. Also have crazy amount of discount codes for that. Just in case you guys ever head over to Disneyland and need discounts on hotels. Sorry, a bunch rolled through. I don't know. Yeah, we're still cool. We say hi. Saw Kyle the other day at Horror Nights. Now, we just don't hang out as often anymore as we used to. We're not as close as we used to be, but we're still cool. What foods we most excited to eat on the trip? Everything. Literally everything's so good at Disneyland. But the main ones would be churros, mac and cheese cone, probably some of the Halloween snacks that I haven't seen yet, and then grilled cheese. There's a lot that I can name. I could probably go on for this whole live stream for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and just naming all the food I'm excited for. What else is there? I feel like I'm missing something like oh, there's like the garlic twist cheese thing. I haven't had that before. I want to try that. It's at Maurice's Treats. I want to try that. I know, I'm excited. It's all yummy, and now I'm getting hungry, and I can't wait to be there. Literally, I'm so excited. Like, it feels like I booked this trip like years ago, and I've been waiting for it. It feels like it's been so long, and now it's finally here. And it's probably gonna go by like that, and I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna go because we're doing so much. We're just go. It's gonna go by like that, but it's gonna be so much fun. My thoughts on that, because Disneyland's better than Disney World. It's just simple. That's the only answer. Disneyland just throws better parties in general. I still don't know why we don't have at least a half decent Halloween party. That's my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I didn't go to Oogie Boogie. I mean, not Oogie Boogie, Boo Bash. That's why I didn't go, because I didn't feel like it was worth paying the almost $200 to go. Yes, I want to go to Haunted Mansion. I want to ride it twice. I want to ride it during the day, and then I want to ride it at night. We'll probably ride it at night, our very, very first night there. I'm super excited about that. Like, that's like top of the list for the trip. It's top of the list. It's Haunted Mansion Holiday. Yeah, Oogie Boogie tickets are sold out. We're going on Sunday. So we're going on like the third night, I believe. Third night. Really, really excited. I'm super excited. I was thinking about going to Horror Nights at Universal Hollywood just to see the difference, but that would just be way too much to add on to the trip. Yeah, Boo Bash is just not, it's not a good bang for the buck. You're not getting a lot out of it, especially only being like a 3-hour event. Where Oogie Boogie, I think we can get in at 3 o'clock and the event goes to like midnight. Where Oogie Boogie, where Boo Bash is like you get in at like 7 and it's till midnight. So you get a lot more at Oogie Boogie Bash, which is the main reason why Emily and I were like, you know what, let's just go over there. I know they used to have an overlay, like a ghostly, ghouly something overlay. I'm not sure if they have it right now. My guess is no, because I haven't heard anything about it. But I know they used to. That's for Disneyland. I don't know. I think Disney World has an overlay, but it's like just the music, like nothing else. I think. Darn, no Ghost Galaxy this year. Yeah, Horror Nights Orlando does look like the superior one. I love Horror Nights. It's so much fun. I can't wait to go back once we're back from Disneyland. It's literally the best. Oh, I already miss it, and I went twice. Yeah, a lot of people need liquid courage to go into Halloween Horror Nights. But yeah, definitely the first year I went, I think the first year I ever went to Halloween Horror Nights was 2018. And I had a lot of liquid courage then. A lot of liquid courage. I was like terrified. But now I don't need as much because I enjoy it because like I know it's fun. I like the adrenaline rush. I just like that you can just, go into a couple houses, come out, watch the shows, go get some awesome food. Yes, I want to go to Space 2020 or 220. I feel like I'm just going to keep calling it Space 2020. Space 220, I should say. I don't know when the reservations drop though. I know it opens September 20th, but I don't know when reservations become available. Best house. So I went Saturday. I went through all 10. So I think my favorite houses. Now I will say this: I feel like some of the houses do depend on the scares. Like if I walk through and I don't get scared a lot, it's gonna go low on my list. But if I walk through and I get scared a ton, it's gonna go higher on my list. And it just depends because I've talked to people and like some of the houses that I put on the top of my list, they're like, "Ooh, I didn't like that one as much." And I'm like, "Well, did you get scared a lot?" And they're like, "No." So that also, has a big deal with how I rank my houses. But I put Icons, I put Hill House, I put Case Files, and Wicked Growth. Like, I think Wicked Growth is my overall number one. I just love that house. It's so cool. And then Case Files was up there as well. I think Case Files would be number 2. I got scared a ton in there. There was so many scares. It was awesome. No problem. I'm so glad you enjoyed the wilderness, the cabins video. It's so much fun. If you guys have not seen that video, I posted it today. We stayed at the cabins in Fort Wilderness this past, what was it, Thursday, I believe. I think it was last Thursday we stayed there. It's so cool. It's such an underrated resort here at Disney. It's like, it's on my top favorite resorts because it's just so quiet and peaceful. And you can rent a golf cart and just drive around all the property. It's awesome. Yeah, literally. And the cabins are such a good bang for your buck, especially if you are going with a ton of people. Because you can sleep. I think I said up to 6. Yeah, you can sleep up to 6 people in the whole cabin. It's like your own little house on vacation. It's like your own little Airbnb at Disney. Ooh, restaurant I'm most excited to eat at. I have to say Lamplight Lounge because it's been forever. It's been since March since I've eaten there, and it's awesome. And now they have the full menu back. So I'm super excited about that. What else? I think that's it as of right now, but it'll probably change. But I'm super excited about Lamplight Lounge. Golf carts. The golf carts were so much fun. You literally just drive around, go to the pool, you know, go get some food, go to the gift shop, just drive around and see all the RVs and like the different, campsites. It's really cool. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It depends. Who knows? I say no. Next year could completely change. But as of right now, no. Going to get to go. I want to go. I'm not sure yet. I want to go to SeaWorld's Howl-O-Scream. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks almost like a little scary, but I'm not sure because I've never been to Howl-O-Scream before. Usually stay. Honestly, the cabins are really nice. Like I stayed there for the very, very first time last year when the parks reopened, and I was like, and it was like relatively cheap because the parks reopened, and I was like, you know what, like I don't know if I might like these. Like it's gonna be weird, and it's turned out to be one of my favorites. It's just awesome. It's nice, like relaxing, like cozy vibe. It's just awesome. But yeah, and I would put Animal Kingdom Lodge over the cabins, but it's awesome. If you haven't stayed there and you get the chance, definitely take the chance. I believe so. We got to stay for free because Emily's a cast member, and that was her like free night. She got the cabins, so we didn't have to pay. Last year, I think we paid like $180 a night, but I know we looked. And I think we booked like after the 50th, like all the stuff. Like we pretended to book, I should say. We pretended to book in like January to see what it would cost. And I think it was around like 300 something a night. Not terrible. I mean, you have a full kitchen besides an oven. You have a stove, a microwave, a full fridge, a pull-out couch, a queen-size bed, a bunk bed. So it comes with a lot. So it is worth your money. Like it's not like you're paying like $400 a night for a tiny little room. Like you're basically paying for like a house almost. Yes, I want to do Bay Lake Tower theme park view so bad. I also want to stay like in the Contemporary, like the main tower, but I want to stay there when the Incredibles rooms are done, which I don't know when those are going to be done. Hopefully soon because they look really cool. For those of you just joining, welcome to the live stream. We're just talking about resorts, my upcoming Disneyland trip, or I should say California trip, because I'm not just going just to Disneyland. So if you guys have any questions about the trip, put them in the chat. I'll answer them. I'm super excited. I leave Friday at 6 a.m. So I think now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of negativity going around about the annual pass program. And I'm not completely for it. I think there's, okay things about it, and I think there's bad things about it. I'm trying to think. Let me see. I think, the okay things about it is not a lot. But I do like the more reservations because like each, I can only have 3 at a time. But I do like how we get more. I think with the Sorcerer, which is technically what I have because I have gold, I think it's 5. I don't remember. I don't have, everything in front of me. I think it's 5 at a time, which is awesome because I can book like one like super far in advance, but I can also book like a couple this week. I like that part. The more, reservations, I'm okay with that. The bad thing I don't like is Fast Pass isn't, or not Fast Pass, Photo Pass. I don't know why I said Fast Pass. Photo Pass isn't included in the top tier ones, which I think it can be, which I think it should be, I should say. Water parks being included, I don't really care about that. I think it's nice that you can just add on for $100. But also I do like that you can add on photo pass if you are a lower tier annual pass holder. I don't remember if you could do that in the past. I'm not sure, so I don't want to give any false information. But I do like how you can add that into it for just $100, which is nice. I do enjoy those things, but it's hefty. Like the top tier is $100 a month, I think. I do hope they include Genie Plus as well as an add-on, because I think it would be nice if obviously it's not gonna be a $100 add-on. It's probably be like a $200 add-on or something, but I think that would be awesome to include it, just as like an incentive to get an annual pass or something like that. Especially to give annual pass holders a reason to keep coming back to the parks because if you're coming back and you can't even use Fast Pass like you used to be able to before, you're probably a couple of annual pass holders, and by couple, like hundreds. So I'm hoping, not sure, hoping they add that in there. How long is live stream, do you think? I don't know. It's just, I'm going to play it by ear. Whenever I feel like getting off, I'll get off. But not too sure. You should camp. I think camping would be a lot of fun. Don't know any good places to camp. I don't want to just camp at Disney. If I was going to camp, I want to go camp. But yeah, if you have any good suggestions, let me know. But yeah, I think there's okay things and there's bad things about the annual pass. The price increase for not as many perks is like one of the worst things about it, I think. Okay. I actually did not ride Remy. I go on Remy for my first time on Thursday. So you guys will get my review on that video, which will probably come out Friday. So yeah, I haven't actually gotten to ride it. Emily actually took all that footage for me when I showed the POV of the ride in a couple of videos. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. If you don't want to be spoiled, you don't have to watch it. All right, Marshall, I'll see you, buddy. Thank you for joining. Miss you too. Going back, yeah. So I've actually not ridden it yet. So I ride it on Thursday. So I'm excited about it. But I skimmed through it and like edited bits and pieces of it, so I didn't want to really get spoiled. But it looks like a cute ride. I don't know if I'd wait like 2 hours for it. But it looks like a pretty cute ride. But I'll give my full review on Thursday. Okay, my thoughts on Lightning Lane. There's pros and cons to Lightning Lane, I'll say. I do not mind a paid Fast Pass option because Disneyland used to have a paid Fast Pass option. I think it ran absolutely smooth. I think it was awesome because it was $20 a day. You could hold 3 Fast Passes at a time. Photo Pass was included in that $20. But if you didn't feel like paying $20, there was paper Fast Passes that you can just go up and snag, and you could only hold one at a time, obviously. So I think if, Lightning Lane or whatever, Genie Plus, or there's so many names, it's too confusing. Like you said, Lightning Lane needs a better, I don't know how you can put, it's Genie Plus for the paid Fast Pass, but then the lane's called Lightning Lane. I don't think they match up. I don't know. It's above my pay grade, obviously. But I think there should be a free option, especially if they don't include it in an annual pass, or you don't feel like spending the extra money. Now, don't get me wrong. I think people who come down here every so often, I don't think, $15 a day is terrible. But I also don't like this is $15 per day. But if you want to ride this, and this, those aren't included in Lightning Lane or Genie Plus. Those are the, paper ride. You have to pay $15 or $8 to ride Thunder Mountain or something like that, or Mine Train. You got to pay $9. I'm not a huge fan of that part, like paying just for an individual ride. Now, don't get me wrong, I think paying for rides is different. I think, going as a family, and if you go with a big group, it's tough to get a boarding group for 6 people off the bat. You might miss it because it's just, the system's loading all the people, trying to get you a boarding group, all that sorts of stuff. So I think, paying for that, if you, come every once in a while, I don't think that's a bad idea, but I don't think I would ever come and pay for Mine Train. And I think there should just be a free option. You go up or you're in the app and you're like, you know what? Peter Pan's flight, there's a fast pass at 4:00. We just book that, and that's our one fast pass. And then once we finish that, we can book one more. Like, that's it. There's just so many different names and options for Lightning Lane, Genie Plus. But I do like the Disney Genie, like the app where the guide, where can plan your day and show you the, estimated wait time at this time. I do like that. I do like that part of it. But Genie Plus and Lightning Lane and all that stuff, I'm for it, but also I'm against it. The cast members have been going through classes, are scheduled for classes for Genie Plus and Lightning Lane. So it will be launched before the 50th. But also, I don't know if you guys have seen the Lightning Lane signs, at least at Disney World. They're literally just pasted over where it says Fast Pass Plus. It looks awful. I hope they actually have real signs that are coming in, and they're just doing that to promote it or whatever. Because the signs they've put in the parks look awful. Awful. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, the thing is for me, like I said, if I go to Disneyland and obviously it's not gonna be a thing by the time I go this weekend, but next year if I go back to Disneyland and I'm like, oh, Lightning Lane or whatever, Genie Plus, I'm never gonna get the name right. $15 a day at Disneyland, just because I don't go often, I'll probably pay it. Yes, I will be in Magic Kingdom on October 1st. And then on October 2nd, I'll be in Epcot. I agree. I think it is sad that a lot of people are being priced out because, people, I mean, not everyone, gets the chance to go to Disneyland at least once, let alone twice, And I think the prices are getting really, really high up there. Not to say that Disney's always been affordable, for the average family, but it's definitely been a lot more affordable than it is now. It's insane, especially food. Food's gotten crazy. The snack prices have gotten crazy. I think a pretzel is $8 now, maybe more. I have no idea. I just if I'm hungry in the park, I just don't pay attention to the prices, especially with mobile ordering. It's easy with mobile ordering. I just tap through the phone, I don't pay attention to the prices. Not saying oh, I don't care about prices, but I'm saying I just don't know how much things cost. Pretzels are insane, churros are insane, and it's just, I don't know, prices are just going up, and people are going to stop coming. But the only thing bad about it is people are still going to continue to pay. So Disney won't do anything about the prices probably. If people stop coming, they'll probably change the prices. But you're also going to have the families that continue to pay and the people who continue to pay. If that makes sense. But yeah, going back to the October 1st thing, actually the 29th, the final night of Happily Ever After, I was thinking about live streaming it, the final night, but instead of that, I think I'm just going to film it completely, just the final show, and see if they do anything special for it, and then post that the next morning. That way I don't cut out any signal, because the signal in Magic Kingdom can get terrible, especially during fireworks. That night it's going to be crazy. And then October 1st, I'm gonna do the same thing for Enchantment. Just film that. And then October 2nd, I'll do the same thing. So that way you guys can just, if you want to, if you don't want to be, I mean, if you want to watch it, if you don't, you obviously don't have to. By having it there so you guys can watch it like the night after it debuts. Or actually the night it goes away too. Because I was thinking of live streaming like every night, like doing the Happily Ever After live stream, then a couple days later Enchantment live stream. But there's gonna be so many people, it's gonna be so packed, and the signal's gonna be awful. I'll just keep cutting out, and it's not worth it. Are you going to the? Yes, I am. I think November 9th. I think we're going November 9th. The Christmas party looks way better than Boo Bash. So we decided to, get some tickets to that. So I think November 9th. I think. Let me check. Ooh, 24 days to the 50th. Yes, November 9th. I had to check the email. One thing I must see you do. I think obviously the new shows. I think that is a big thing to do. Maybe go around and check out all the 50th anniversary statues. Those will be cool. I'm trying to think of anything special else is going on. I think the show is going to be the biggest thing. Decorations. The decorations look awesome. Now, I've not been to Magic Kingdom since they added the thing in the front of the train station. I've also haven't been to the park since they've added all the flags. But I think all the shows and all like the light projections on all the park icons are really cool. So I think just taking in all the decorations, the celebration, and if you haven't, Mickey and Minnie's. I think it's a cute ride. You'll understand when I say it will fit better in Disneyland than it does in Hollywood Studios, but it's still a great ride. Favorite resort restaurant would have to be Topolino's at Riviera, Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge, or Grand Flow Cafe at the Grand Floridian. The Grand Floridian Cafe is an underrated breakfast. It's so good. No problem. If you have any other questions, always, feel free to message me. There'll probably be more that comes out the closer we get. But as of right now, those are things I probably suggest. I wish there was a parade, but, we can't do that. Don't know why. I think it's just because entertainment people haven't been called back, like all of them. That's the only reason. Because I know they plan on having a 50th anniversary parade. Maybe we'll get that sometime during the celebration. Who knows? Would I do entertainment? If it was something cool, like a Stormtrooper, or like if I was in Disneyland, like Spider-Man, something cool like that. I don't know if I could be like a fur character or like, any of that stuff. Like, that would be cool. Like being like a superhero or like someone in Star Wars. I think I would do that. That'd be fun to do. But like, I probably couldn't do parades and all that. Like, I can't dance or any of that. that's a robot. Imagine if that was a real person, though. That'd be crazy. Sorry if I ruined the magic. When I do POVs, it depends. So if I'm on a roller coaster, I have a wrist strap for my GoPro. That goes around. Sometimes it goes around I have one that goes around my wrist and one that wraps around my hand. So I'll just hold the GoPro like this. But I know, like, for small rides like Mickey and Minnie's, or like Rise or Resistance, or I guess now Remy's, I'll just kind of it used to be my phone, but now I just kind of hold my camera. But like if I'm going on a big ride, like with a drop, let's just say Splash Mountain, or like Big Thunder Mountain, where it takes a lot of twists and turns, I'll do my phone, just because I feel more comfortable holding my phone. This is now my old camera, because I'm filming on my new camera. Rather than holding this thing and being like, oh, it might slip because it's like really like slippery. I have a better feeling holding this than holding this. Oh, I love the new camera. I love it. How does it look? Does it look good? I mean, it looks good from like my point of view, but I don't know how it's coming off to y'all. But it's awesome. I can't wait. I can get really close. If you guys really want to get up close and see me. I know no one wants to do that. Oh, I'm just messed up the tripod. Hold on, people. We're getting back to it. It is the brand new. Okay, I thought it was like for a second. It's the brand new Sony ZV-E10. And then the lens on it is the Tamron 11 to 20 millimeters. This camera just came out like literally last week. I had it on pre-order from Best Buy, and I was like, oh, perfect. Like it was like, oh, it'll release like August 24th. And I was like, perfect. And I'll mail here plenty of time before Disneyland. I'll get the hang of it, know all the uses, know how to work it. Before that, then it was like, oh no, Sony delayed the release date for another week. And I was like they're not releasing it until the 31st. And I'm like, okay, I still got some time. And then on the 31st, Best Buy was like, oh yeah, we don't get our shipment into like the 2nd. And I was like, no. So that was delayed. And then they're like, oh, we shipped it, but we don't know where it went. And I'm like freaking out, because I'm like, I just bought this like expensive camera, and like I have no idea where it's at. And then I called Best Buy, and they're like, yeah, like, well, we just have to wait for like, I think it was FedEx to update us. And I was like, you know how long that is? And they're like, no, but it should be at their warehouse. And I'm like, oh Lord. But then it arrived like 2 days ago. So super excited. But yeah, that was like a dilemma. And I was like sweating every day, like heart was pounding. And the lens I ordered on Amazon the other day, and Amazon always has a problem delivering to my apartment, because like, even though there's different building numbers, like inside the buildings, like all have the same apartment numbers. So they always tend to drop mine off at a different apartment. And so I was like really scared they were going to drop off the lens somewhere else, and then I wouldn't have a lens for my camera. So it was a whole ordeal with this camera, but now it's here. It's safe. It's made it. But yeah, I'm glad it looks good. It really shows all my breaking out right here. Yeah, it does. It has. My other one had an external mic that I could focus in real quick. There it goes. It has like really quick autofocus too. Like that's crazy. My old camera had a external mic, but it was like so big compared to this tiny camera. I don't know if I can like show the reflection of it. Like, I don't know if y'all can. Wait, let me see if I can. No, y'all can't see it. I was trying. I was testing something. Didn't work. But yeah, it has an external mic on it. The same external mic I used with this one, but now this one, like, it won't look so janky. Because it's weird because I have like big external mic, like this tiny little camera. Yeah. Mic's like, I bought that mic like a couple months ago, I think. Bought it before the Disneyland trip we went in March, like before the parks reopened, like the food festival we went to. That was the one I bought. But yeah, has an external mic. Not special. I mean, it does have, this one's a cord. This new camera, like this Sony camera, connects with like the new Sony external mics. This is for all you camera geeks. That's like wireless and it just connects to the top and there's like a signal that sends through. But that's like a $500 microphone. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really need a $500 microphone. I'll stick with like my $60 external mic that I got. All right, I forgot to ask you guys this. Is there anything specific other than like Halloween stuff that you guys want to see when I'm at Disneyland, California Adventure, Hollywood, or Universal Hollywood? Anything? Let me know. Because there's going to be a lot of videos. I'm trying to think of all the videos that I have. I have like notes that I've written down. I have Funko, hotel tour, showing you guys the Hojo. I have my brain can think. I can think of all the videos that I was planning on doing. Think. Oh, our first night at California Adventure with the fireworks at Disneyland. Then Saturday be Universal Hollywood. Then Sunday I have a breakfast video. Then we have the Oogie Boogie Bash. And then Monday would be the full Disneyland video. But I might also just do a Haunted Mansion Holiday video, like walkthrough and POV of the ride. Oh yeah, definitely have to check out Oswald at DCA. That's a must do. That's a must do. I wish he met here, but you know, Disneyland's better. I get that piece of ice. Too big. Loesch, what was your favorite house at Horror Nights? I saw you put a video out today, but I was at work, so I didn't get to watch it yet. Or I should say like top 3. I know sometimes it's hard to pick just one. Hello. Thank you for joining. All right. Same as mine. Same. I really like case. I just went down the wrong pipe. I really like Case Files. Best scare I got was in Hill House on opening night. The tall man. I didn't see him the second night, so they must have been switching out the scare actors, so I didn't see him the second night. But the first night, I was looking to the right, looking at something, and he just walked out of the abyss. I had no idea. And I looked up, and I was like, oh, that was like the worst scare. I'm trying to think what else got me. Something in Case Files got me pretty good too. I can't remember what it was. The scare zones were awesome. I love the scare zones. I put a channel. You saw. I put a couple of videos out. I think three of the scare zones. I'm trying to think what my favorite scare zone was. I really liked Gorewood Forest. I always think that's a good scare zone back there. And then Crypt TV was also a really good one too. That was like really creepy. Just like walking by like all the little like, you know, side stages and all that stuff. I think that was really cool. Definitely. Once I get back from Disneyland, I'll hit you up and we gotta do something. I need to start getting over to Universal more. Universal's been a lot more fun lately. Oops, not me throwing shade at Disney. Yeah, Universal here is awesome. I'm excited to like. I mean, I know Universal Hollywood is like super small, but I'm excited to see like, you know, especially Jurassic World. I want to go on that ride so bad. Secret Life of Pets ride. I heard the Mummy over there is better, but I'm excited to see it all. Like just the tram. Yeah, how could I forget about the tram tour? I'm just excited to see the differences, but I know I'm gonna be like blown away by obviously how much smaller it is. Oh, excuse me. Carissa, what's the best thing at Universal Hollywood? Because I'm guessing you've been. What's the best thing, or like must do, must try, like snack if there is one, or something like that? Because since we're only going like for the day, like I want to make sure like I get all the best stuff, or do all the best stuff, I should say. Jurassic World, Mommy, and yes, tram. Okay, perfect, tram. I'm super excited about that, and I know you go through. I think now I haven't seen any videos, but I heard you go through Back to the Future, or like a part of the set. And Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies of all time, so I'm super excited like to go see that. Like literally, like could watch like all three like in a row like right now. I love them so much. Second one being the best one, obviously. I'll be back. I'm gonna get some more water. That is crazy. I want to do the Warner Brothers studio tour so bad, but obviously we're not gonna have time to fit it in. But one time I want to go like to California and do all the studio tours, like go to like Walt Disney Studios and Warner Brothers and all that sort of stuff. I think it'd be really cool, like really fun to do. I know there's like I think like a Disney Adventures you can do where it's like you stay at Grand Californian, you go to Walt Disney Studios, you have like 2 days in the theme parks. I want to say like all your food's included, like you have a tour guide, like all this sorts of stuff. And I was looking at it, and it's like, it's a pretty hefty price, but isn't like terrible. So I was deciding like next year, like to do that, or I don't know when Avengers Campus is opening in Disneyland Paris, but that's on the radar too for next year, as well as my patrons. You guys know the major trip for next year that's already booked. But that one, still got to keep it top secret. But that one I'm really excited for. Yeah, we looked with it, they bring them back. I mean, not bring them back. They're back, but it's just planning on what more we want to do, or what we want to do, not what more. Yeah, there'll be a ton of videos from that one trip. Obviously, you know about it. But yeah, it's gonna be a wild time. What's up, Charlie? We were thinking about doing one in like closer to December's time frame. But with just like everything going on, and we wanted to get like the full experience on a Disney cruise, like with all like the live entertainment and like the crazy shows and like all those like sorts of things going on the ship, and like all the shows that go on like the party deck or the pool deck, I should say, because Emily's been on a Disney cruise like years ago. I've never been on one. So she was like, you know what, it's not really worth it if they don't do like all like the hoot and holler, all that sorts of stuff. So we will see. I do want to go on the Wish really bad, but it's also like 2 arms and a leg to go on, which is crazy. But it looks like amazing. It really does look crazy. Especially whatever the water roller coaster thing they have on there. There's a lot of things I want to do next year. I want to do Disneyland Paris. I want to do the Wish. I want to do studio tours in California. There's a lot of things I want to do. So I better get busy on making some more videos. Or saving my money. One of the two. Tokyo Sea. I want to go to Tokyo Sea is on my list. Tokyo Sea is the number one wow, I'm going to say water park. Theme park I want to go to. It's number 1 on my bucket list. But with travel restrictions, I don't think we can go over there right now. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm so lost on like the travel restrictions and what you can and can't do. Yeah, I want to hit all like the major Disney theme parks, but I also like want to go like to all Universal Studios as well because I know they open up the Beijing one, or it might have already opened. I'm not sure if they've opened it or it's already because I've seen ride footage already, and that place looks absolutely insane. Yeah, Tron does look crazy. I can't wait for it to open here whenever that is. It's supposed to be this year, I think, at the end of the year. It's supposed to be by the 50th, but now it's a question mark. Oh, the Harry Potter Studios over in England looks insane. I'm a Slytherin. But yeah, it looks crazy over there. I went on like a Harry Potter when I went to London like many years ago. Um, I did like the London tour, so like wherever they shot like in London, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was really cool. Like they brought us out into the street, like that they shot like different things in like Piccadilly. Um, and then they brought us out like the street that was used to like film bits and pieces for like Diagon Alley. It was really cool. Hopefully to go back one day. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I want to do a bunch of studios tours. Want to go to a bunch of theme parks. I want to hit all the major theme parks in like America. So like all the big ones in California, all the ones in Florida. I think I've done all the ones in Florida. Yeah, it's been a couple years since I went to SeaWorld, but I think I've done all the major ones in Florida. And then I'm gonna go to like Cedar Point, Dollywood. I have a lot of things I want to do. Like I said, a lot of things I want to do. Yeah, I went to King's Crossing in London. It's cool. Now I went to go take like the picture in like 9 3/4, like like oh here it is in London, and it's lit like we were so shocked because like my parents like paid for this taxi for my because I was in like middle school and we were like super big Harry Potter fans at the time, and my parents we were going to the airport. My parents like rerouted the taxi to go here and like paid the guy extra, and my sister, my dad, and I ran into King's Crossing trying to find the thing it's gonna be some big, awesome like brick wall. And it was literally like this plastic sheet that said like 9 3/4 with like a cart in it, and like that was it. And it was like super disappointing. We were like, I mean, we still got like funny pictures from it, but it was like really disappointing because we thought it was gonna be like this massive thing. Yes, I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen one way or another. But yeah, it was like really cool, but it was also like really disappointing being like, oh, it's just like a plastic wall. Like it wasn't anything fancy. You know what? Do. That's it's a great question. You know what, Brian? When I go on Friday, I will send you a picture. I will let you know if there is. I mean, I won't be able to obviously go in because it won't be open at 6 a.m. or like 5 a.m. I should say, because we fly out at 6 a.m. But I'll let you know. I'll go in. I'll say, hey, they have it or not. I would guess that they have it. But I don't know, because sometimes those airport like gift shops are really weird with what they have, and they only have like a certain amount of things. But I would guess they have Halloween Horror Nights stuff because it's like, the main attraction in Orlando right now is Halloween Horror Nights. So I would guess. No problem. Always, yeah. I think they would have it. But they do have a really cool merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Like a lot of cool Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. Yeah, t-shirts are really cool. They have like really cool pens if you're into pens. Just a bunch of cool stuff. Like if I was made of money, I would buy all the t-shirts and all that stuff. But I got some really cool ones. Definitely want to get like one more probably before the Halloween Horror Nights season ends. But I have two. I have one from Horror Nights and I have one from the Lost Bros that I wore the very, very first night. That I was gonna get a picture in, but then completely torrential downpoured. So that was fun. Because Florida weather is always amazing. Always. Yes, I have been to the Character Warehouse before. It's been a while since I've been there. Like it's been a good bit. But I was gonna say, if you guys ever want me to go there and show you guys all the cool things there, I would love to do a video. But just let me know, and I would definitely head over there one day. Yeah, my cards are going to be hurting this weekend when we get to Disneyland because I want a Halloween shirt there. I know I want to get something from Universal Hollywood, and then just all the snacks and stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy. All right, perfect. I will go do a video there one day because I know they have a lot of cool stuff, especially like the new merchandise rolling out. I know they're probably gonna have a good bit of stuff, rolling in there. So I'll definitely head over there soon, hopefully, and get a video going. No, so Character Warehouse is at the outlets. There's one here on Vineland, that's by Disney Springs, and there's one on International Drive. The Casimir one is called Cast Connections. So yeah, Cast Connections only Casimir's. Character Warehouse is the one at the outlets. Trick. If you guys if you guys are big Disney pin traders, what I used to do is I would go to the Character Warehouse, buy the super cheap ones for $1, and just trade those. And then you get a pen I want. Now I don't have to spend $8 on a pen and trade it away. I just spend $1 on a pen, go and trade it. I actually have some pretty cool ones. Let me show you which ones I got. This was years ago. I got these grand opening Shanghai, if it focuses. So I got this grand opening Shanghai. This I bought at Character Warehouse in Orlando for $1. They get Tigger and Donald Duck. Got those. I think I got 3 of each. Traded 2 of them, and then I just have these 2. Yeah, those are like hidden gems. I'm trying to think what else I've gotten from Character Warehouse that's on here. I want to say that's it. I think that's it. Oh, I got this Grand Floridian one from there. It focuses. Yeah, this Grand Flo one. Obviously, it's backwards, but. Anything else? Yeah. Those are the really cool ones I've gotten. Now I've gotten like really cheap ones and like traded it for. Let me see one I've traded for. Let me see. I've traded for if I can find it. Nah, whatever. There's too many to look at. And by too many, I mean like maybe like 30. Probably 40, 50 maybe. I used to be really big into pens, and I was like, when I came on my CP like 2 years ago, I was like, oh, I'm going to do all this pen trading. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to have like 9 different cork boards of pens. And now I only have this. I can show you guys. This is what I got. So you got like first visit buttons, celebrating buttons, writing every ride in one day at Universal, like sports games tickets that I've been to, resorts that I've stayed. I always collect something from the resorts that I've stayed in. Oh, that would have been bad if it fell over. Yeah. So I always collect stuff when I stay at resorts. Let me see which ones I have. Okay, Grand Zone one I've not stayed at, so that's a fake stay. Animal Kingdom Lodge, Pop Century. I have Contemporary. I have if you guys haven't seen the video, I have the koozie from Fort Wilderness. I think that's it. Because some of the resorts I stay at, I don't necessarily like love the pens, so I don't buy them. But I do need to get back on that because I tend to forget. Because I'll be like, oh, I'll just hit the gift shop on the way out, and then I always forget and I never go. I have this cool one from last year. It's Halloween Horror Nights pen from last year. Because I wanted to remember Halloween Horror Nights, the year that it didn't really happen. So I got this. As Jack. 30 years, 30 fears. Still the same slogan from this year, but pretty cool. I have my Earning My Ears when I was a cast member. I have the pen when I was building a lightsaber. I have my pen that I got from Disneyland when I went for the first time. I have 20th anniversary of California Adventure. I have Avengers Campus pen. I have a lot. People go crazy with the pens, like crazy with pens. I could never do that. Like people are like, it's like a craft. Like they're dedicated to their pens. I have Happy New Year's. I have a 2020 pen. Yeah, but I have a lot of pens. A lot of pens. I have a lot of Funko Pops. I've got a lot of random things in my room. Just a bunch of random merchandise and collectible items. Ooh. All right, I think that is gonna be it. Been on here about an hour and a half. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Test out the new camera, which is awesome. It works perfect. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys who have been here the whole time. Thank you guys if you're just joining. It's been fun. We have T-minus 3.5 days because technically we leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So 3.5 days until we're in Disneyland. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am. But yeah, Thursday I'm doing Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. I'll be riding it for the first time. Super excited about that. And then head on to Disneyland and do all of our fun stuff. If you guys have not watched the Fort Wilderness Cabins video that was just posted today, make sure you go watch that. But thank you guys so much. Once again, Brian and Carissa, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Those super chats. Thank you. You guys are the best. Hopefully, Carissa, I will see you in Disneyland when I'm over there. But always, you can send me a message. And Brian, I'll send you the message on the HHN merchandise at the airport. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining.